Hello folks, this is Miguel from the Embargo Man channel. Well folks, if you are looking for vintage iPods or saying, go ahead. And if you're living in Miami, Florida, if you're looking for vintage iPods and you live in Miami, Florida, go ahead before June 30th, get it at the flea market in Locka, because after June 30th, no more Locka Hialeah flea market. Well, the thing is that when I talk about it, all right, like I might just go to the flea market and do the last dance at the flea market. So after I have seen all the videos, and to what I might say to one particular YouTuber, I mean, I am subscribed to your channel. I mean, Jenna Zarek. So, first of all, I'm gonna tell you this, Jen. I like your sister, and reason why this is because of the book that your sister wrote, and this is where I get to like her or something like that. Well, boom. After that, I already showed this, and I am going to say all this about the largest Apple store in South Florida, right? So what's going on with this, with the largest Apple store in South Florida, is all started on negative. All negative because, I mean, people at the Locka Hialeah flea market are gonna close, they're gonna lose some jobs, this and that, whatever. Boom, here we go. I would say all this, people wanted to plan to get, all different kinds of stuff, discontinued Apple iPhone products, I mean, old stock of that, all these and everything in between, from cell phone, from tires, clothing, everything under the sun. You get it in the flea market until June 30th. So the thing is that, I mean, that since 1984, right? So since 1984, this flea market has been provided people in South Florida and around the Hialeah, Miami Lakes area, and Locka, right? So it's called Locka Hialeah Flea Market. So it opened up since then. It has this, kind of like a Middle Eastern theme or entrance, something like that. So the thing is, even Justine Zarek, so when that flea market has opened, you were wearing diapers, or at least that flea market opened since you came out of your mother's womb. That's how old is that flea market is going to, I mean, last. That's how long that flea market has run, right? From 1984 to June 30th, 2022, and being rest in peace flea market, 1984 to 2022, right? So it's been there since then, since 1984. It's like you have been to one Apple store, and it has been it was a museum. It was a museum, and Justine, I might just see you there when it reopened. The one in Hialeah, Miami Lakes, Hialeah, Locka Flea Market, when it becomes an Apple store. But let me tell you when and where is this construction, right? So from 1984 till the day it closes, people came out to this flea market. I have been, the first flea market I've been was Flea Market USA, and they closed it. Now they turn into, I mean, a Walmart or something like that, right? So this one, at least you've seen that I even have made some videos about an Apple store opening in Main Street, and in other words, an Apple store to be open in the Miami Lakes area, right? So I went there, and one of my first videos is seems that it opened a parlor, because it will open a gift shop in a parlor. I was wrong back then. Now I might be wrong where the Apple store is gonna open. So where the Apple store is gonna open, and it's going to be it's going to be open in shoot, a restaurant that used to be a Tony Roma's restaurant, used to be a buffet in the mainstream mall. I might be right, but I might be wrong. But being wrong in there might be opening up Locka Airport, and then they just say they have the space up there, shrinking the airport or whatever. And this is just the saying of all this. This has been going on, that they have a change of ownership. Probably from New York, and they're probably somebody company from New York working with Cupertino, California. Supposedly Cupertino, California, because in my other videos think it's gonna be an Amazon store, an Amazon warehouse. No, it's not an Amazon warehouse. It's gonna be the Superstore. So the Apple Superstore, the largest Apple store in South Florida. I mean, whatever it is, that all he's gonna do is to kept, the logo with inheritance and remembrance of the flea market, not to forget about the flea market. Then when the construction is settling by next year, by 2023, I mean, this is a coincidence. and then I was just saying this, and I know that is going to be some kind of thing about opening an Apple store, and probably whose 39th birthday would be open. I'm not sure when it's gonna open it, but I am sure by 2023 or by 2024, probably leads to somebody in particular turning 40, put it that way, open the largest Apple store in South Florida. So this is it. What's going to be is that I'm gonna take my tablet and hold up a minute, that I'm going to be right back. I am back, folks. So that I'm going to say the location, where's the Apple store, because this is gonna be between Locka, Miami Lakes, and I mean that part of the sector where the flea market is I think it's gonna be part of Miami Lakes, right? So what's gonna happen for this Miami Lakes area, I mean, saying about the Apple Superstore serving Locka, Hialeah, and Miami Lakes, and I'm saying that by 2023 or 2024, am I saying this? The location would be and I get the location. It would be the location, then I just put it right there. It is located at 12705 Northwest 42nd Avenue, Miami Lakes. Pretty soon in 2024, as it just changes, it says Locka, Florida. So it's a region in Miami, Florida, and what it is this flea market. Its zip code would be 33054, and I might put in a 14, you know. But hey, let's put it this way. I mean, as long as people are going to get their stuff before the deadline, before the deadline of June 30th, this is where the flea market ends. This is where it closed. This is where it's going to have the deadline. So I would say to everybody, I would say to anyone, whoever wants to go to the Apple Store by 2023 or by 2024, is going to be the location 12705 Northwest 42nd Avenue, right? This is where Locka Flea Market is gonna close. They're gonna tear down the place except for the entrance. The entrance, I would see it would be this entrance. To say about it, this is more like how it is back in 1984. This is how it is. This is the flea market that's gonna close. So what's going to close is, I know it just showed you, but it's gonna be all, instead of that, they just painted it blue now. I mean, this is how it is. This is how it is now. They're gonna paint it again. It's gonna be white. It's gonna be gray. I mean, they're gonna put an apple, and it's gonna say Superstore or Welcome to the Superstore. What's going to happen is they're going to play Jump from Van Halen. The store's gonna be very big, a super selection of all Apple products. And the people that have worked in the technology sector, that, I mean, they're going to get their jobs selling Apple products, is gonna be an awesome for them. As the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them, right? So that's it. I know I wanted to be there by the opening day, and I know that Justine Izeric, Justine, very beautiful YouTuber. I hope you subscribe her. I hope you buy her book. I'm gonna tell you this to you. So, I've seen you dancing in Apple stores. I see you, dancing in Apple stores and all that stuff. You love Apple products. You want to promote and all that stuff, and all that stuff, and all this goodness. And I seen your videos and the 300-page phone bill. I could remember that. I could remember when you're a little kid. I remember when your aunt gave you an Apple computer because I read about you, right? So talent show, everything else, it's all in between. Then saying that myself, and folks that I'm talking to, Justine, and Justine, I was dancing. I was learning how to dance tango. And then tonight, I was like dancing in my room, having the moves again, learning them, watching some videos, and when the time they say grab the partner, I just have my imagination, Justine, and I was thinking, this is you. This is you in front of a stage next to Simon, Haiti, and Terry Crews watching you, and me, hoping that Terry hits the golden buzzer. That's just it. But yeah, I was practicing. And that's like I mean the mention that I knew about this, that I knew all of this, because there's I have to be very sincere to be this one girl guy, to be just man enough to say, you know, I'm talking about a Dutch YouTuber that writes my comments, is that things that's going on, I know that I hope you can still be healthy, I told her, we are only friends. I cannot go further there because she thinks she might like me and stuff, but I told her that we're friends. That's it, just friends. And I know it doesn't go on over the edge, because I know where my heart is at. I know reading your book, like first time and second time's a charm, you know, and know about that and your health and everything like that. I wish you are healthy, that you could be a mommy to a human baby, and that's about it. And this is what it is, because after all this, when I see your videos when you were dancing at Apple stores and all that stuff, I mean, I would love to do this. I mean, I have I know a bit of salsa or merengue or something like that, freaking dance or something like that. But what is going to be about this Apple store, Justine? If we could meet, we would. I mean, all this that you do, lightsabers, and why I play the Darth Vader a theme when I'm doing it with my broom. I mean, and even I tweet you is like, yeah, I'm just saying, oh, look, there's things going on with me where my heart goes. Like, even my second Looney Tunes character is Porky Pig. I like Bugs Bunny. My first Disney character is Mickey Mouse. Put it that way. Mickey Mouse for Disney, Bugs for Looney Tunes. Porky's number 2. Sorry, Daffy. You know, that's like, hey, I don't know the Disney character that has a pig that you have to invent something out, Justine. So if we meet at the Apple store when it opens it up, maybe on your 39th birthday, maybe on your 40th birthday, when that place opens, I'm going to be dancing. The first thing what we're gonna do, that even with this iPhone 12 Pro, or a friend of mine will film it. Sister might be there, she might just film it. Another dance at the new Apple store, the largest Apple store in South Florida. And here we go, dancing together. And I might just saying, this is why I felt. I will say about it. I mean, people or folks, and then I would say, I hope you could like this video and comment on this video. Justine is Eric. I hope you do. That if we meet at the Apple store, what we're gonna do, yeah, the Apple store in Locka around 2023 or 2024, we're going, that's what's gonna be called Miami Lakes Apple Store, or the Apple Superstore, for serving Miami Lakes and Hialeah area. We're gonna go on the stage right there, dance, put some salsa in there, and after that, when we met, I'm gonna express my feelings. I'm gonna say what it is. You're gonna hear it, you're gonna know something. And what I know is this: I have to be honest with you. I'm going to be this: a one girl guy, a one woman man. I would, if I choose the person within my heart, that's the person I will stay with. No one else but her. That's it. But that's according to you. When we meet, I will tell the truth of all this over there at the superstore. But then, folks, I will say with this: Justine, see you over there when it opens. People, all right, folks, what I'm gonna say about this is that I would say that I'm just saying ending the video, but I'm just gonna end the video. Yeah, like, you know, you were watching Looney Tune cartoons, so you could remember all this. So the Apple Store at what it is, the Apple Store, the Locka Hialeah Flea Market, what it is right now is gonna close on deadlines on June 30th. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be large. It's gonna be a whole section. They might have video game consoles, right? So what's going on is that the largest Apple Store in South Florida is gonna be big. It's gonna be a really big event. I mean, after you're saying that, you hear me, you know how it is about falling in love, all right? So you know, I'm not saying that you could say the when it's right, you say you're falling in love with somebody. That's okay. You could say it. You know, I have never have a significant other. Then I would say, once you fall in love, you tell the person you are in love. That's okay. You're in love. All right. So that goes to guys. Let's go to girls. Whatever. You say that you're in love. That's the truth. And that's like you are the only guy, or you are the only girl, whatever. Boom. Case closed. All you have to do is to be honest with the person that you're gonna meet. Say the truth, and that's it. But I will say this: in talking about AGT, I know I would love to participate in dancing because of all of this that I've seen in the videos, that about things like very seriously, and like blood clot, you gotta go check the doctor for your health conditions and all and everything like that. That's an important thing, you know, seeing all this. So I would say to you that if you're ready, to go to the Apple Store, the new Apple Store opening pretty soon by 2023 or 2024, I mean, you're gonna be excited buying new stuff. But if you want to buy vintage iPods, because I've seen some videos about not everything, but videos about vintage iPods, where you can find vintage iPods, or where you can find vintage anything. People that sell stuff. And you live in Miami, Florida, go ahead, go to Locka Flea Market before the deadline of June 30th. And if it's too late, I mean, you can have the chance to go to the swap shop, and here you go. You can buy your vintage things at the swap shop. When after June 30th, you could go to the swap shop. You could go to the swap shop where you could buy vintage video games, where you could buy vintage iPods right now at the swap shop. Yep, swap shop, Fort Lauderdale. Here we go. This after June 30th. You've seen this after the deadline of June 30th. But anyway, if you want to buy new stuff, new iPads, new iPhones, or whatever, after the June 30th deadline, and when that store opens, go over there to the Apple Superstore, where it is the former Locka Hialeah Flea Market. At the end of the video, And I would say it would be the largest Apple store ever. The day that opens, you're gonna wait and see. You're gonna see that the song from Van Halen, and probably who knows, the Apple CEO, probably Tim Cook might go to the flea market when it becomes an Apple store. Or if it's not Tim Cook, maybe Elon Musk might be the new CEO of Apple. Who knows? But anyway, I would say see you in the next video. Please subscribe to the Embargo Man channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button. And I would say that's all, folks. See you on the next video.